What's up, fam? Welcome back to our Zero, and we're obviously in the kitchen. We actually kind of looked back at our goal video that we did earlier this year, if you guys have watched that, and just make sure that we're on track with certain things. And one of the things that we talked about was to do more recipes, and we kind of done that.
Yeah, with our FNL, so we've done that, but it's live, so I feel like it's not fair because with vlogging you can edit, and with cooking...
we've been doing it the hard way.
I know, we're not the best people to
Cookers?
Cookers, I was going to say that, but then I thought that was wrong. By any means, so...
Hey, it's our channel,
okay.
Lacey. We can say cookers if we want.
So we are going to cook today. Yeah, and show you guys a recipe that we do a lot. We actually... overdid this recipe during quarantine last year. Oh
man, we did it at least twice a week.
So much. Because it's a good comfort meal.
Great. It's not healthy.
No.
So get that out of your mind. It's not healthy, but it's very good.
Yes.
Also, talking about FNL, stay tuned to the end of the video. We are going to announce our next FNL and what we're cooking for the FNL.
Right.
So if you guys don't know what FNL is we call it our Friday Night Lives. We started that in quarantine as well, and basically we just cooked live, like Disney kind of stuff.
Disney snacks, churros,
meals,
beignets, the candy apples.
That was a disaster.
That was really bad, but it was fun.
Yeah.
We talked about...
But if we didn't do it live, we could have edited it out. Actually, we probably would never have uploaded it.
Yeah.
That's what would happen.
Probably. But we talked about how fun it was, the things we did. We would have never have made those things before. So it was good.
It was good, and we're bringing it back. But anyway, we are going to do something that we call, what is it called?
Chicken Tetrazzini.
Chicken Tetrazzini.
This is a recipe his mom did before, and I loved it. Lance laughed in the background. Sorry.
He'll be in the shot in just a bit.
But, and I found a recipe. I've done a couple different ones, and every time Justin's like, I don't like that one, go back to the other one. I don't like that one. So it's actually called the best chicken tetrazzini. I think I found it on Pinterest. So we'll show you guys everything that's in it and then what I've done to prep so far.
And we'll also leave the recipe down below as well, so you guys can, you know, make it yourself and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so just so you guys know, behind the camera was Cassidy and Landon.
Okay, so ingredients here is you're gonna need linguini noodles. We use gluten-free kind, and these are actually fettuccine ones, but I like this brand of fettuccine noodles because they're kind of like linguini. They're not really thick, but these are our favorite, and our whole family does gluten-free with noodles, and Justin, you don't mind it at all. He doesn't taste the difference at all. Yeah. You're gonna need a half a cup of butter, 2 cans of cream of chicken, 4 chicken breasts. They're already prepped and cut and cooked, so I'll show you guys those. But that was just, I just did like Tyson.
Can we just talk about your socks for a minute?
Okay, they're Pumbaa.
Like, I love the slider with the cheetah sliders. I mean,
it's just,
it's Lion King vibes right now. Like, look at this. Look at this. What?
I love animal print stuff right now.
All right, that's cool.
Mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, sour cream, salt and pepper, and chicken stock. So that's everything you're going to need to make this recipe. Right now I've got the chicken already ready to go. My chicken stock's ready to go. So the oven's preheated now. You just need to preheat to 350. And I use this now. I feel like such an amateur, but before I would buy like cans of chicken stock and I would waste them. And this lasts forever, and then you just mix it with hot water and you have your own chicken stock, and it's so much cheaper.
We've learned things.
So I'm learning things. I feel like that everybody probably knew that, but that's okay.
Not everybody, because I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't? Justin actually knows more about stuff than I do with cooking, I feel like.
Well, my mom was a gourmet chef.
Yeah, so. But anyways, our water's boiling, ready to go, so I'm gonna put our noodles in there, and this is our first step. All right, so our noodles are boiling, and while that's going, you can kind of get everything ready to go, because this is kind of like a, what do they call them, like dump and bake dishes. So we're just gonna put it all together in a bowl.
Dump and bakes.
Dump and bakes. And then you bake it in the oven. So that's what I love about it.
That should be the title of this video. Dump and bake. No? Creative director?
It doesn't sound appetizing at all. Not at all. Okay, so in a bowl, you're gonna combine pretty much all of your ingredients, which is easy. That's the dump part. But a half a cup of butter, and it needs to be softened, which I feel like Does that feel softened?
Let me check. Yeah, that feels pretty soft.
Pretty soft?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cassie, you want to test this out?
Sure. Yeah, it's
Cassie,
oven.
you
Nice.
forget to help us when we're
I know.
She just eats it.
Yeah, which is the best part.
Okay, so we got our butter. I'll mix it all together later, but then you just dump everything. So you got your cooked chicken.
That just looks good right there with the
And
butter already
then
melting.
your soup, so 2 can of cream chicken. And here, I love these kind of can openers. All right, so now I'm just adding in 2 cans of the cream of chicken. In there. And I am using the paprika app. I think I've talked about this before in FNLs, but I love it so much because it costs money. It's not a free app, but it's worth it so much. But when you find like your ingredients and like you use them, I love that feature where I can just tap it. It's like, I'm such a paper pen kind of person, so if I have something where it looks like it's scratched out when I do it, I love it. But you can just basically like copy and paste any recipe from Pinterest or whatever, and it'll just put it all in here and organize it for you. So it'll just lay it out. So you know how with Pinterest you're like scrolling and scrolling and there's ads, and it drives me nuts. But you just take the link, put it in here, and then I'll pop it in. And then I have like my whole list of them too. Yeah. And you can make a menu on here. It's the best app.
Like when Lacey was saying you copy and paste, like if it's the longest whatever, you can't find it, you literally paste it in here and it puts it all laid out with all the steps. Yeah. And also the timers work.
Yeah, and then there's timers you can do down here.
That if there was a timer in the recipe, you can actually just it'll show up for you. You can just press it in the app.
By far, probably my most favorite purchased app I've ever had on my phone. And I don't purchase.
I cannot say that, but that's
really. What's your favorite app?
I mean, a lot of like creative stuff. I don't know. Okay. It's hard for me to say what my favorite app purchase was.
Well, that's mine. And I think this is why, because there are a lot of different chicken tetrazzini recipes out there, but I think this is why Justin likes it, is the sour cream. Not all of them have the sour cream.
And Cassie, you don't like sour cream very much, right?
She doesn't.
No.
Yeah.
But you like it in here.
Yeah.
So those of you who don't like sour cream, understand that you don't taste the sour cream. It just gives it that really nice, like, tangy kind of taste to it, I guess.
Yeah. So 2 cups of sour cream.
It's gone.
Now we're gonna add our chicken broth. I've got over here.
And you didn't waste any cans.
I know.
Look at that.
So they say a teaspoon of salt and then half teaspoon of pepper, but I just do this.
That's when you know you're a professional chef.
I'm not.
You just throw it in.
But I've done this a lot, so I kind of just
a pinch
know.
here, a pinch there, a shake there.
Yeah.
You know? A twist here.
Pinch, twist.
Pinch, twist.
And that's everything besides our noodles. So we're just gonna mix this up and then add the noodles when they're ready.
Boom. Oh, it looks so good. Guys, seriously, you gotta try this. I think
really?
also...
I don't think this looks appetizing to me.
You don't think that?
No.
I guess because I know what it tastes like, so I'm just excited.
Right.
Another thing about this recipe that's great is that, you know, when you have like people come over and maybe you don't know them very well, you kind of get to know them or whatever. This is one of those recipes that I think is so good for that.
I feel like most people would like it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Most people like it. If kids are coming over, they're gonna like it. And it just it tastes good. It's not super spicy. It's fast to make. Also, if like there's people like in your squad, your fam, whatever, that, you know, like maybe are going through a hard time or had a baby or something, I don't know. This is a great.
It's a good comfort meal.
It's a good comfort meal. It's great, and it's just easy, and it's easy to double batch, which is great. So if you want to make one for yourself and then pass it on, like, just one of those recipes that is just good to have in your back pocket.
Right.
That's why we liked it so much during quarantine. It's such a comfort meal.
Yeah.
During such a weird time.
We would send Cassidy to the store and be like, hey, we need chicken and we need sour cream. Oh, it's so good.
All right, just spray in the pan.
So Lacey, what are you doing right
now? Draining the noodles.
Draining the noodles.
All right, so now I'm just gonna add the noodles to this mixture. Move my phone out of the way. We are so hungry right now.
Oh man,
so
we're like on the brink of hunger.
That's the hard part about this, is it does take like 40 minutes to bake.
Oh no.
So
plan ahead. Don't
wait too long.
Don't be on the brink of hanger while making this.
I know.
Because you have an extra 40 minutes.
Yes.
But it's fast prep.
It's fast prep, yeah. And then I guess when I throw it in, it's like you're done. You know, it's it's just the oven's job now, and you can go do stuff.
The oven's job. That's your job now.
I did my work. Now you gotta do yours. So that's kind of the nice part. You know, you can watch a show or something, and it smells really good too when it's baking.
It smells good right now, guys.
Really, I don't think this is a good part at all.
Really?
Because we're gonna put some cheese on top. That's when it's gonna start.
It has that tangy smell, you know.
You're a little weird about the tang.
You guys remember that drink called Tang?
Oh, that butter did not melt very good.
Cassidy, you said it was soft enough.
Sorry.
It's right here.
Oh no.
Cassidy?
The edges were soft.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. So guys, make sure the butter is soft and you don't,
Look at that.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no.
We'll have to. We figure it out.
Okay, let's pop that in the microwave.
Oh. Let the microwave do the work, you know. Okay, now that it's a little bit softer. Man, that's not.
Cassie, you really failed
sorry,
at your one job.
Your one
I
job.
was the last one to feel it though.
I like how we haven't even talked that I actually felt it too. Yeah, let's put it in a smaller bowl.
It's
Good idea.
kind of a dumb move, but I just don't want to do more dishes, so that's
Too late.
easy.
Too late. Let the dishwasher do the work.
I have a dishwasher. I'm gonna load and wash it. And I'm not one of those people that can put dishes dirty in the dishwasher. I get so weird. Like everybody says you can.
We scrub pretty good on our dishes.
Really good, yeah.
When I don't know, we saw like a commercial the other day on YouTube, and it was like now we're gonna get a bunch of ads from dishwasher stuff, but it was like this tablet that actually they were advertising that you don't have to scrub your dishes. You just put it in the dishwasher and it does the rest.
Yeah.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. A question though: who scrubs their dishes before putting in the dishwasher, and who lets their dishwasher do the work? I want to know. And those of you who just put them in, like, do you have a good success rate of it actually being washed properly?
And when I say just not just like a little rinse and put it in, like actual like scrub bubbles and then put it in.
Well, we don't use bubbles.
I mean soap.
Do you?
I do.
Oh,
you don't?
Only when I'm washing it by hand.
Oh, I do.
You use soap on the dishwasher? Okay, that's.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's figure this out in the comments below. How do you guys wash dishes? Because actually, it's adulting. We're all adulting here. We need to learn from each other.
We're getting file cabinets and learning how other people wash their dishes.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Doesn't that look
Now
good
that our butter's not a big clump,
Thanks, Cassidy.
You're welcome.
we're gonna add our mozzarella cheese. And it's 2 cups, which is about the amount that was left in here. So we're gonna do all of this.
And now for the Parmesan.
It says 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons, so 2 cups of the mozzarella, 2 tablespoons of the Parmesan. But when you're professional like Lacey, you just throw it in.
I like to add a little
Shake
bit
it, you
more.
twist it, just put it
You
in.
can't ever have too much cheese, right? Okay.
Actually, you can.
I know, your cheese pizza story.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming.
When I was still living at home, there you put in the oven, 350
40 minutes.
for 40 minutes. So when I was living at home, we had Friday night we would do pizza and stuff. And so we all got to do our own pizza, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna load this with cheese. And my parents kept on saying probably like 100 times. So Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, I know you're right, but they're like, Justin, that's so much cheese is not gonna cook. And I'm like, no, dude, and yeah, it never cooked. We put it in there for like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes after it was supposed to be done. Everyone else is eating their pizza, and I'm still in the oven waiting.
Your crust is like all...
And it was still just doughy. It never cooked. And it was hard because we all made our personal pizzas, and so everyone ate, and I'm still hungry with a nasty doughy cheese pizza. Okay guys, so while the chicken tetrazzini is cooking, I thought I would actually show you like our coffee station, because actually it's been crazy. This week alone, we have gotten so much like questions about it. We always usually get questions, of like what do we use, what we do, but this week it's been crazy. Like, it's been in a good way. Like, I love talking about coffee, and it's just cool that you guys like come to us for it, which is great. But we've had like Marco's, you know who you are if I say Marco. We've had like DMs and comments on our videos and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just kind of give a quick tour of like our workstation, what we have. I'm also going to put all the links of everything that we do have below, because there's been a lot of questions about that as well. Okay, so basically as far as like mornings go and just how we do coffees, we do coffee in pretty much 3 different kind of ways. Number 1 is just a regular old coffee pot. Okay, we use the Braun, B-R-A-U-N, I'll link it below. We love this coffee pot because it does iced coffee as well. You can actually just fill this up with ice like you would with iced tea, and then run your coffee through there, like you'd brew it. It's really good iced coffee. But the reason why we like this a lot is because the way it heats up the water is really good. Probably one of the better home brewers I've seen as far as coffee pots go. So there's that. I'll show you the next 2 things. So this is like my pride and joy, the coffee workstation. We got this whole little bench thing from IKEA, in case you're wondering. And we got these little shelves from IKEA as well. Basically though, the main thing is for here, we either use the espresso machine or we use the Chemex, which is pour over. And that's the other 2 ways we do coffee. This guy right here is the Breville, I don't know. But it is a great espresso machine. Probably one of the better espresso machines, like for consumers. Honestly, we probably on average may run, I don't know, what do you think, babe? Like 20, 30 shots a week from this thing of espresso? Probably. It's great. It takes a little bit of work to dial it in as far as your coffee goes, and if you change beans, you kind of have to kind of redial it in. But other than that, you get the hang of it. It's a great machine. We'll link it below as well. It's awesome. You can also froth your milk as well with it. You can run your hot water like when you do Americanos, which is usually what we do is we'll run 2 or 4 shots. We'll pull that and then we'll just throw some hot water. If you can see right here, Cassie can come up close. This little dial right over here. You can turn this over for just hot water, which comes out of this little guy right here. Or this is your steam, so you can froth the milk from there. But it's great. It's a great machine. It's easy to use. Love it. Also, the Chemex is for our pour overs. I would say we would probably do I guess the thing about, we got a lot of questions of like, how do we choose what coffee we want in the morning? And honestly, we go through seasons of stuff. So like this last week, all we did is pour overs. And then like, we kind of get into the work week and we're like, oh man, you know what? All I want is just some brewed coffee. Or you know what? Let's do some Americanos. It's kind of like changes, but we kind of go back and forth between all those. The Chemex is awesome, and you can get a lot of different kinds of pour overs, but the reason why Chemex is the best is because it's the filters. It's their amazing filter system. It goes up like this, and it's awesome. I did a video a long time ago of how to make a pour over. Maybe I'll do one again that's just pretty brief, but that's that. I got this fellow, you know, it's boil your water, but you can actually have the temperature exactly where you want it. So for a pour over, I usually have it at 208 degrees, but if we're making oatmeal in the morning, you will boil it, or tea or something like that too. So it's a great little device there. I want to show you guys this right here. We keep water bottles here just to drink, but also to use for the coffee maker or whatever. It's probably not the best eco-friendly way, but we do keep some water bottles here for that, so it's just easy to kind of use. And then we have our to-go cups right there. We have, there's a Tucker. We have our coffee grounds that we grind, like tonight, I'll grind all of it for the week. This is for our pour over, and we got some chai tea over here. As far as what espresso beans we use this from Costco. It's a dark roast espresso blend. I love it. And then for our Chemex and for our brew coffee, we just use like a Starbucks French roast, or I don't know, San Francisco blend from Costco, things like that. So that's kind of in a nutshell what it is. Again, we'll link everything below. These coffee mugs are the best, for sure. So we'll link everything, especially if you want like Americano or latte, the best mugs for that. So yeah, we'll link everything below, and that's it. Okay, the chicken tetrazzini is ready. Look at that.
So if you see like kind of like that browning, that's a good sign.
The
You
golden
want
brown.
it to kind of have that golden brown on some of the cheese.
And how long do you wait for it to sit before you do it?
Usually it'd be good for a couple, like 5 minutes or so, but right now
In
it
this case,
probably will not wait.
No, we're gonna burn our mouths. Also, this is
Burn our mouth.
this is actually a really good for like additional sides, garlic bread, and also like a
French
Caesar salad or
bread,
something.
yeah.
We don't have a Caesar salad.
Yeah, we have nothing but
Yeah.
but this. But we have like some sourdough rounds. We just kind of doctored it up with
So
Parmesan
it's gonna
cheese.
be carb overload. Too.
And yeah, and
No
some of
veggies.
the best
Johnny's seasoning.
Johnny's.
Yeah, we get these like little like rounds from Costco. Put some butter on there, slap some of that on, and put it in the toaster oven. Some parm.
It'll suffice.
Quite good. Actually, I'll show you one right now. So we're right here. That's how it looks. So there it is, right there. Whoa, steamy.
That's too hot.
That
Too
is too
hot.
hot. We'll let it
By
cool
the
down
way,
a little bit for you.
Tucker's doing okay. His eyes still kind of shut, but we won't really want to show you what that looks like right now because it's
You're my
not the most appetizing thing.
pie.
Oh, can I see your plate, Landon?
You're my sweetie pie. You're my sweetie pie.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try it out. Nice and cheesy.
Mm.
Is it good, Landon?
Landon's doing it.
Oh man, it's
you
just good.
Good.
Tangy, the cheesy, the butteriness. It's good. Cassie's going for her third helping.
They're tiny ones.
They're tiny ones.
By the way, that's your shirt.
Thank you, Tarjay.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Tarjay. So this got us really excited about our next FNL. Just something about, cooking is good. We're excited about it, and we miss you guys. And we're so thankful when you guys come and hang out with us because you teach us how to cook, and it's fantastic. So when are we doing this?
June 4th. So,
Friday night, obviously,
Yes.
June 4th.
yes.
And what are we doing?
What's it called? The pickled
The
hot
pickle
dog?
dog.
The pickle dog?
So yeah, if you guys don't know, it's in Disney. I have no idea what park it's in. You guys probably know. You can let us know.
But it's like
But-
a corn dog with a pickle in it, right?
Yeah. So basically,
It doesn't even sound that
you
good to
hollow a
me.
pickle, put a hot dog in there, and make the corn dog.
The breading around
The
it.
breading. I mean, and then you dip it in peanut butter.
Wait, what? I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
you do. So it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. It'll be really interesting of how to like cook it. How to
Yeah.
hollow out the pickle.
It'll be interesting.
We're gonna try it. So anyways, we'll hopefully see you then. But other than that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. And let us know if you tried this chicken tetrazzini recipe. We would
Yeah.
love to know. And if you guys liked it or didn't, we'd like to know that too.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.